Brace yourself as we board the raunchiest cruise line at sea.
Let's get on board.
Just how shocking is it? And what sort of things happen on this adults-only cruise ship? Well, let's jump in and take a look and give you all of the details. You might be surprised. Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to another adventure. Yes, this time we're going on Virgin Voyages' brand new ship, the Resilient Lady. Now, we've just checked into our hotel here at London Stansted Airport because our flight tomorrow morning is what time, David?
Oh, I don't even want to say it. I think I might actually vomit by saying the words.
6 a.m. 6 a.m.
6 a.m. with a 4 a.m. check-in time.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be fun. Anyway, we booked a runway view of the airport here, guys. We paid a few extra pounds for it. Look at these windows. It's like a cell. It's like a big old brick wall in the middle. Hampton Inn, so it's called the Hilton Hampton Inn at Stansted Airport. Guys, I don't know if you've been seeing the news about bed bugs and things invading Paris. Apparently it's a thing in London as well. So the first thing we did was check those beds to make sure there is no bed bugs.
Anyway, we're going to get a good night's sleep for our 3:30 wake-up call. So we'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy the runway view now.
It's fabulous, isn't it, David? Look at that.
Wow. It's very white out tonight. It's very foggy.
Are you ready, David?
This is my 3 a.m. face.
Let's go.
Something quite exciting about it, though, this time of the morning.
Oh, it is blooming freezing. This is the thing. I think it's about 5 degrees Celsius here in the UK, and we're going to somewhere where it's 30 degrees Celsius. So that's like bloody 7 times hotter. A short walk to the terminal, and we're going to go check in and get some coffee. But guys, I'm very excited now, actually. I can't wait to see the brand new ship. I do love a Virgin cruise, so it's going to be a good one. Let's go. We got fast track security just in case. This is amazing. There's no line at all. Yay, we're going to get on the plane quickly. So welcome to Athens. Yay, we made it and we are super early. Now, we didn't tell you, but we're flying in on the same day of our cruise. It's a bit of a risk and we don't usually like doing this, but it was the first flight of the day. And it gets us here 5 or 6 hours before we'd have to genuinely be getting on before the cruise goes. So we arrived on time. The flight was really, really nice. The Jet 2 staff are so friendly and so lovely. We haven't seen that on a flight for a while. Anyway, we've arrived. We picked up our bags. We're all good to go. It was a lovely flight. I did a bit of editing. David watched a bit of TV. Some beautiful views of the mountains and things as well, which was great. We're going to save some money now. We're going to take the train all the way to the port and then maybe grab an Uber from the port to the ship. Are you feeling naughty, guys? Nautical, that is, because we're going to get on Virgin. I'm so excited. Oh my God, that was so quick. So you saw us on the train last, got to the port, quickly dropped off our bags, checked in, went through security, and we are on board. But we are absolutely starving. We've been awake since 3 a.m. and not had anything to eat. But we're in our cabin. We're not going to show you around it yet. We'll show you around it in a bit. And there has been some changes. There really has from the other ships. You'll want to stick by to see what they are. So it is good to be back on board. My little band says feeling naughty. So it's like the subject of this video. Is it the raunchiest cruise ship on cruise line? Well, we're going to tell you all about it and you might be surprised. So stay tuned. We're going to walk you through everything about Virgin Voyages in this episode and tell you exactly who it's for and what we like and don't like about it. So you need the biggest drink ever and some food. We're going to head to the pizza place, which does pizza, because we think it might be a little bit quieter than the galley, because that's where everybody tends to go. So top tip, head to one of the quieter venues to have a more relaxed lunch. So let's head down to deck 7. The pizza place it is.
You didn't know I'm dyslexic, and I've just realised now it's called the Pizza Place. For the last how many years I've been calling it the Pizza Palace.
So we've came to the pizza place and we were right. It is absolutely dead in here. So it's a great place to come for a nice lunch without all of that hustle and bustle of the buffet or the galley as they talk about it on this ship. Anyway, they have vegan pizzas as well with vegan cheese. And if you didn't already know, I'm allergic to bloomin' milk and lactose, so I had to order one of those, and it looks absolutely delicious. So it's the vegan pizza, and doesn't it look good? Everything is made completely fresh, and you get a little buzzer, and when it goes off, your pizza's ready. I mean, how good does this look? It's got a bloomin' salad on top, but I'm here for it. Holy moly. Well, hand me a sack and stuff me down a chimney, because that is amazing. Also got a lovely little roasted chicken salad as well, because they have a salad station here. And remember, your basic bevy, so things like soda, Coca-Cola, included in the price, which is fantastic. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm blooming starving.
So I got Ben's kryptonite. I got a cheese pizza, which includes 3 different types of cheese. They have a selection of 4 pizzas to choose from, plus one that changes every day. So there is a daily special. I've been reliably informed that tomorrow's is barbecue chicken and apparently it's very, very good.
Oh, I'm having that with the fake cheese, David.
So we may need to come back. I'm just going to pour a little bit of motor oil on my pizza. That's what gets me revved up.
Oh, Jesus, David, that's cheesy. Talking about cheesy.
Like the pizza? Hooray! Oh my gosh. Delicious. De-freaking-licious. I'm going to say it again. Delicious. Sorry, I'm a little bit delirious today. It's been a long day, but this pizza's making up for it. Oh.
We also had to grab a delicious ice cream on the way out too. So one of the first things you've got to do, guys, really recommend this on getting on a Virgin ship, is make sure you've got everything booked. Some things like booking the dining and things you can do beforehand on the app before you even get on the ship. So make sure you book all of your dining just to avoid any disappointment, because it does go quick. There's lots of different restaurants on board and I'm betting that you'll want to try them all. So if you want all of the times that you want to eat, make sure you book earlier. Once on the ship, we were able to book all of the shows and things as well. So I went straight on the app, made sure I booked everything I wanted at the times I wanted it, and it's all done. But we've just seen a sign here on deck 5, and you can do your dinner reservations and things down here. So that's really good. It looks like they're doing it in razzle dazzle. So if you weren't able to get on the app, I've got to say, guys, the app is so much better. The last cruises, it wasn't great. At the beginning, it was terrible. It kept crashing and things, but it has been a lot more reliable. I've been able to book absolutely everything. I think this is the first Virgin cruise I've been able to do that. So that's really good to see. So this is going to be a really fun episode, because you do not know how many messages we get asking what Virgin Voyages is really like. Is it super kinky? Is it raunchy? Is it a bit of a sex cruise? Well, we're going to uncover all of the things we think about Virgin Voyages, as well as dispelling some of the myths. In some ways, yes, it is a little bit cheeky and a little bit naughty, but we're going to show you exactly what it's like. But yeah, it's so lovely to be here in Athens. It's a gorgeous day. October is a really nice time to sail here in Greece as well, because we were here during the summer and it was so hot. It is the perfect temperature now. It's around 30 degrees Celsius, and I think that's around mid-80s in the Fahrenheit. So yeah, super excited for this one, guys. It's going to be a lovely cruise, and some of the ports we're calling at are stunning, and some firsts for us as well, so we can't wait to take you along.
First things first, we're going to have a little walk around the ship. We always do this on the first day as soon as we board. We like to just have a walk around, see what's new, orient ourselves a bit. I know we've been on these ships before and they are very similar, but it's a little bit of a tradition that we love to do, so let's go and do it.
Oh, one thing that I do love, David, are the funky elevators.
Back to the funky elevators, here we go.
Disco elevators.
Let's go and have a look at deck 7. My favourite spot on the ship is this. It's the dock house right at the very aft. Really big, comfortable seats. It does little meze plates and bites in the afternoon. But the best thing is this massive bed. It was an early start, so I'm just gonna have a little disco nap while Ben goes around, shows you the rest of the ship, talks about what we're doing. Come wake me up in a couple of hours, Ben, okay? Off you trot.
I am not doing all of the work, David, while you lie down. Anyway, we do love this place, and I just love the menu. You just pop up the little flag to say you want service. And if the weather's nice, like here in Athens, you can eat out at the back as well, which makes a beautiful, beautiful place just to sit back, enjoy, maybe lay down on one of those lovely sun lounges, enjoy a drink and some lovely snacks whilst here in Europe.
That pizza, honestly, is sat right here.
Come on. Oh, look like the Jet 2 advert. Darling, hold my hand. In England at the moment, it is so blooming miserable, cold and rainy. So this is just like, bathe me in your light, Jesus. The ships themselves, we've got to talk about them. They are all very, very similar, guys. They're almost identical. We're going to go into more detail about that in our next episode, where we're actually going to review Virgin Voyages. It's the first time we've done a full review, our brutal review. So stay tuned and subscribe for that. Hit the subscribe button. It really does help us out. We've got to say who is on Virgin Voyages, because a lot of people think it's just going to be full of really young kids, spring breakers, people on hen parties and stag parties, and it really isn't. It's a really lovely, diverse mix of people. Lots of people who are young, lots of people who are in their 50s, 60s, 70s. We've even met people in their 90s on Virgin, so don't be confused with that. You're not going to feel left out. Not everybody's a skinny mini in all of the little bikinis. It really is regular people that you find on other cruise lines, but we find the people just to be so lovely and so friendly. I think it's because they really love the Virgin vibe. It is what it's all about here on the ship, isn't it? But I don't think Virgin did themselves any favours when they first came out anyway, because their advertising looked very, very different to what the actual experience is on board. It's very different. And it's really good to see Virgin are now sort of changing their advertising to put more older people into the pictures instead of just young, skinny people in the pictures, which we don't like to see because it doesn't represent what it's like on board. There was also a British TV show, a reality TV show set on Virgin Voyages. Oh my God, what were Virgin thinking? It was blooming awful, and it really isn't anything like that. It looked so tacky when we actually think Virgin is more luxury and a little bit more classy than other cruise lines. This is amazing. Love these upper decks. It's so bright and colourful and just so unique and so different to any other cruise line. That's what we love about it. It's such a breath of fresh air.
So we're just on the Norwegian Viva, and the pool on there was noticeably small. People used to complain about the pool on Virgin, but compared to the Viva, there's so much more pool space, and especially whirlpool space as well. Don't get me wrong, they're not huge pools, you're not going to be doing your laps, but there is plenty of pool space compared to other cruise lines. And I've definitely got my little Speedos, my little budgie smugglers ready, because Ben said that's what this cruise line's all about, isn't it?
No.
Oh, so I don't have to wear my thong?
No, you don't.
Oh.
Guys, don't tell anybody, but we've sneaked into Richard's rooftop. We're not on a suite, but one of the lovely crew members is letting us have a look around. This is lovely. So if you're in one of the Rockstar suites or Mega Rockstar suites, you get access to this lovely little oasis, and it is really lovely. So many comfortable sun lounges and sunbeds, 2 hot tubs. There's a happy hour with free Moet champagne for an hour every single day as well, which is so lovely. It's a little oasis, isn't it? Really are fans of Virgin ships. We're not being paid to do this. We were invited on board because we always work with Virgin Voyages, because it's just a cruise line we love. We genuinely love it. I used to work for Virgin, so I've got a little place in my heart for them. And we're even having our group cruise on a Virgin ship on the Valiant Lady next year. So it really is our little oasis. We love it.
Yeah, I'm so excited for our group cruise. We've been walking around and thinking of things that we could do with the group. It has sold out now, but we may be doing more in the future. But I'm really excited for it. Our first ever group cruise. It's going to be a fun one next year.
Oh, so the heart of the ship is called the Roundabout. There is a few new pieces of little artwork around and little touches that are slightly different. You've also got the DJ booth as well, and a lovely little place where you can go buy lots of records. You know, kids, the things before CDs and the things before MP3s and the things before Spotify.
Hey Ben, they're back in fashion now.
I know
All the
they
kids
are.
have got them.
It is a lovely space though, just to come out and chill out and relax, especially before dinner or anything, and meet people here. It's lovely. Trying to think what my first record was. Ace of Base, All That She Wants. Or it could have been The Sign. Do you love a good record?
No, that was mine as well.
No, it was not.
It was Ace of Base, Beautiful Life.
Let us know in the comments, guys. What was your first ever record?
I'm just scouting out what I'm going to be buying later, because I do love shopping for records. I have a record player at home and I need something to add to my collection. Let's head down the spiral staircase, because I've noticed there's some changes down here and a couple of things that I'm missing.
Yes, David, where is the tattoo parlour? It's not in the same place. It's now like a merchandise shop. So should we go and have a look to see what's changed? Because yes, all of the things are in slightly different places. And there is little new bits of artwork and things and different colours and stuff, which you don't see on the other ships as well. But overall, they are quite similar. Oh, I see it, Squid Ink. It's in a different place now, which is pretty cool as well.
Talking about tattoos, I am tempted to get another one. If you didn't know, on our last Virgin Voyages cruise, I got a tattoo. So go and check out that video. I actually got a tattoo on a cruise ship. How crazy is that? So I am tempted to get another one. I just really struggle with what to get. Any suggestions? Put them in the comments below.
I think he should get my name tattooed right across his chest. Or maybe one of those silly little sayings that I say. Be quite funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, I am tempted to get a tattoo as well, guys. But like David, I just don't know what to get. Obviously, one of my favourite places on any cruise ship is the coffee shop, and we're in the Grounds Club. So you can come here, complimentary snacks, but you do pay for the coffee, but there is free coffee elsewhere on board. Ooh, what is... Oh, this is new. This is awesome.
Someone just said to me, do you fancy a ride?
What?
I blushed. I wondered what they were talking about until I saw these in the background.
Oh, yes, guys. No naughtiness here. It's just riding a good old, what's that, a seahorse?
Yes, I've ridden the seahorse. I'm like Mary Poppins.
Look at that.
I've just noticed it says, maintain a firm hand on the pole at all times.
Oh, David, that's what she said.
Naughty.
That bed looks so blooming inviting. I am going to sleep the most amazing sleep I've ever had tonight. We've just came up to the cabin because it's almost muster drill time. This is like the safety drill, same sort of thing you get on an aeroplane. We've just got to watch the video. We can watch it either on the big TV here in the room, or we can watch it on our phone. So we're going to quickly do that, then we'll be called down to our muster station. This is the place we'll have to go to in the event of an emergency. Touch wood, it's not going to happen. Yes, there's wood in here now. We'll be talking about some of the changes once we get back from the muster drill. We'll give you a full cabin lowdown and tour, show you some of the changes. But first of all, let's get all of the work out of the way. The muster drill, then we are on vacation.
So free. Just remember one thing. The safety rules.
I absolutely love that safety video. It's so fun. And I know a few people have said, well, you're not paying attention, but I find I pay a lot more attention to that listening to the song than I do the other safety videos.
It's absolutely hilarious. It's so fab I found myself maybe having a little dance as well, and I noticed you were too, David.
It's true, and I'm going to be singing that song all day now. It's gonna sail away, sail away. Right, now it's time for the mustard drill, so you can find out where your mustard station is.
Mustard? Muster.
I thought we were going for hot dogs.
No, muster, David, not mustard.
Oh, oopsie.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Well, you can find out which muster station you're in on the app on your phone, or it's on the back of your door as well.
Right, let's go. Let's get this ticked off, shall we? Then we're on vacay.
Let's do it. Let's put some music on and start partying again.
Oh, look at that pink mode. Oh, David, the curtains are closing.
Bye.
I'm behind the curtains. So our muster station is I for the letter indigo, or indigo for the letter I. Anyway, it's in the wake downstairs, which is one of the restaurants on deck 6. So let's head down there and check in.
Welcome to our room here on Virgin. Now, I know we've shown you these cabins before, but we're just going to do you a little whiz round, give you a refresher, and point out some things that are slightly different. The first thing is this. They've changed the curtain. It was like a see-through thing before, but now they've put a new design in it. So it hides all your junk behind there, because this is your wardrobe space. It's got lots of hanging space up there, some shelves, and space to put your suitcases and things. Also, if you're looking for light switches, there is some behind here, but you can do everything on the iPad, which I'll show you in a second. And this is where your makeup room and do not disturb buttons are. Let's close that. Let's hide all that rubbish, shall we? And in here is some wardrobe spaces, nice full-length mirror, some fashionable accessories in the form of your life jackets, and it's got some drawers and the hairdryer in there as well. Now on this side, it's the bathroom.
The bathroom is very compact.
Yes, it's very compact, it's bijou. It's a micro bathroom. Very functional, guys, but the shower itself is very large actually, and we love the products in there. They smell so good. Honestly, the first thing I did as soon as I got into the cabin, wash my hands just to smell that soap, because it is lovely. But yeah, that's the bathroom. You've got a shelf space at the bottom to put all your toiletries.
I think it is probably the one thing that we'd like to change most in this cabin.
Yeah, I think it might be the smallest bathroom we've seen on a ship, but it does work fine. Heating and cooling controls there, but you can do them by the iPad, which I'll show you in a second. You've got some hooks up here as well to hook, for example, my very fetching hat. There is some more controls for the lights next to the bed. So if you've been really lazy and you've left the iPad across the room, you can still turn out the lights at the end of the day. And also next to the bed is a US outlet and 2 USB outlets. There is these on each side, but if you're on the far side of the bed, bring a long wire because it is quite a distance from the side of the bed. We've also got some nautical lights here. These are not controlled by the iPad. These are done the old-fashioned manual way. You have to exert energy to turn them on and off. There's also some space to put some things here like trinkets, a little side table, and then the bed. Now, yes, this is the seabed that converts into a sofa, but they don't really do it anymore. They don't advertise it. They don't talk about the sofa. They don't talk about the sofa bed. No, no, no.
Okay, Bruno. Yeah, it's a thing of the past, really, guys. Unless you specifically ask your cabin attendant for it to be changed otherwise. It is a little bit pointless, but we have to say that the bed, David, are you going to do your bed test?
Yeah,
it is comfortable.
It is very comfortable. Despite it being a sofa bed, it is lovely. I'm going to lay this way. I'm 5'9", and I do fit the full length. I just don't want to put my dirty shoes on the bed. So yeah, it is a comfortable bed. If you're a twin, so not if you're a twin at birth, I mean if you're sharing with somebody and you don't want a double bed, it is an L shape, so it might be a little bit strange. So you're either feet to feet or head to feet.
Super comfortable, storage underneath, and there's a few drawers where the sofa bed usually goes as well, so plenty of storage there as well.
And it's in front of the nice big TV, which has absolutely tons of movies and TV shows. They're all complimentary, which is fantastic. Most cruise lines charge up to $12 per movie, but they're all completely included. And they're all controlled from the iPad, which I was telling you about. So this is where you can control the TV, all your lights, your curtains, cooling in your room, everything is done on this iPad. And like I said, you can also request services, so fresh towels, some ice if you wanted an ice bucket in your room, laundry pickup, or you can request to have your bed turned into the sofa or the bed. But this is great, and we love having a little movie night on the ship. So the fact that all these movies are included is fabulous. And there's a couple of live TV channels, mainly news channels, but we don't watch them because it's just depressing, isn't it, guys?
The iPad is fantastic. You can use it to control everything. And there's a few different modes. You can open the curtains, close the curtains with it, go to a get it on mode where all the lights turn pink and Barry White starts singing.
Yeah, so if you're feeling frisky, reach for the iPad. The desk area, it's got a nice funky desk, very 1960s retro chic, and it's also got a little stool down here, some more storage. There is a mini fridge, which is empty so that you can put all your things in there. And also one thing we love is that they refill these water bottles with filtered still and sparkling water every day. Absolutely love that, because it just means that you've got some nice water in your room.
So have the eagle-eyed amongst you spotted some of the little subtle changes? Because there have been some, along with the recent changes that they did on Valiant Lady and Scarlet Lady, where they added some wood touches to make it look a little bit more homely. There are several changes. The curtains have changed, not just the ones over the drawers. The curtains over the balcony, window and door have changed. They're like a net style curtain. They look very sailory. Also, the lamp has changed as well. It's gone a little bit more retro 60s, and there's a few little pictures up there as well, which is really nice as well. The carpet's different as well. It's these little subtle changes that have made the rooms look a little bit more warmer. Now, you might be wondering, are those sex boxes still in the room? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go back and watch our old video on Virgin Voyages, where we're shocked to find something in our cabin. It involves adult play. They've gone. I think that was just a PR stunt, guys. This really isn't a sex cruise. It really isn't. No matter what people tell you, this is a regular, normal cruise. Really nice, comfortable cabins. We've got to say that we really do like them. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. Do you want to go and show them the balcony, David?
So let's take a look at the balcony. Every single time we come on Virgin, we're always really impressed how big this balcony is. It is a really spacious balcony. Out here, you've got some tables, some chairs, and that famous hammock. It is so comfortable, that hammock. I absolutely love it. Oh, you can actually full on lay out on them as well, which is really cool. But they are very relaxing, just sailing away, swinging away, watching the world go by.
Hey David, not that type of swinging. That's a rumour here on Virgin, which is also not true.
It's true. I think this is the only swinging you'll find on these cruise ships.
Do you know, talking about the hammock as well, a lot of people have been saying that it's dangerous, that you're going to swing over the edge. Guys, you're not. It's literally about 3 foot lower than this high blooming balcony edge. It is incredibly safe, don't worry about that. Anyway, the captain just came on and said that there's free bubbles between 5:45 and 6:15 whilst we sail away, so why not want to pass up a free drink? Let's go and enjoy and see the sail away party, shall we?
What if he just meant in the jacuzzi?
He did mean like champagne, didn't he? Well, ahoy there, cruisers. It is sunset and we are sailing away from Athens. How spectacular is this? We've got our free champagne, cheers. Oh, she's quite perky. She's got a nice pair of legs. Anyway, really nice little sail away party. Basically, all of the crew are introduced and they do a little bit of dancing. We saw the lovely Diva, who's the drag artist on board. We're going to go see her show later on tonight, which we can't wait to bring you. But yeah, a really, really nice, friendly atmosphere. Everybody's up for a party. It's not hardcore rave or anything like that. It's just a good old time with a few drinks. But yeah, just going to enjoy this beautiful sail away. Looking forward to a lovely week on board Resilient Lady. It's so good to be back on board a Virgin ship.
This song isn't doing our video favours.
I know, guys, the song in the background is literally I'm horny.
Honey.
Hashtag sorry.
Oh, honey.
What a beautiful, beautiful sunset. We headed straight to the hot tub after that. I've took a few shots here of us enjoying it just because we're feeling all achy. One of the downsides is traveling on cruise day because it was a 2:30, 3 a.m. start. It was very, very early, so we're feeling very tired now. So we're going to go for a really quick dinner in the galley. So come up with us, but don't worry, we've got plenty more coming in this episode. Let's go for some food, shall we? Unlike a buffet, you order all of the main dishes in the galley using the QR code on your phone or a paper menu. There's so much choice and it's all freshly cooked. All of the food we had was delicious. We just wanted a quick eat because we were so tired and we went to bed straight after. So let's head to the next day. And we're ready to have some fun. So we're going to head down, watch some entertainment, have some food, show you what's on Virgin Voyages and exactly what it's like, and still dispelling some of those myths. So let's go. Do you know what I like, David? We're just leaving the room now on what don't you need, which is fabulous.
Your key card.
You don't need to remember it because it's blooming attached to your arm, isn't it?
I do the pat down and I'm like, have I got it? Have I got it? And then I realise
It's
on
on
my
you.
wrist.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
We're heading to the Manor. So it doesn't matter where your cabin is on the ship. The ship isn't that big. It really isn't. It's like half the size of those big Royal Caribbean mega ships. So it's just a short walk and then downstairs to the Manor, which is fantastic. If you want to get anywhere on the ship, we recommend going down to deck 7 first, and then from there you can walk anywhere because there are a few dead ends on the decks below if you're trying to get to some of the restaurants. What we love is that every time we come on board a Virgin Voyages ship, because they're still a brand new company, is that they get better and better every time. So every time we come on, there's more new shows, more new things to do in the day, performances, music, trivia.
I swear this gets brighter and brighter every single time.
It really does. It's magical.
It really is the best entrance to any venue I've ever seen.
I've got to watch where I'm going though, David, because I will walk into a wall. I have done that before.
Which way is it? Is it this way?
Yeah.
Right. Follow the sound of the cocktails.
Oh, that was just fantastic. We just watched the hostess sing her secrets. It was raunchy, it was naughty, it was sexy. But yeah, it's fantastic. You'll find a lot of entertainment like that here on Virgin Voyages. It's just a little bit cheeky, a little bit racy. It's just all good fun and it makes you laugh and it makes you smile. It's not uncomfortable. It's not anything really over the top. It's just a lovely little bit of cheekiness with a bit of wink wink. Fantastic singer as well. Really good performance. Lots of new songs, older songs. Everybody seemed to really enjoy it, but it was really fantastic. We really enjoy all of the entertainment on Virgin Voyages. It really has grown since it was born just a few years ago. Anyway, we hear that the diva, the drag queen on board, is going to do some bingo. So should we go have a game?
Just before the bingo, we're going to do a bit of shopping. We're going to see what we're going to buy with all our winnings that we are definitely going to win.
Yeah, this is like the merch shop. It's really cool. Lots of Virgin Voyages stuff, but it has moved, like we said earlier on. The shop seems to be a little bit bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah, this was the tattoo parlour before, so now it's the merchandise shop. But the first thing I said was, it's got that Virgin Voyages smell. I still don't know what it is, but it smells really unique. Right, what shall I buy?
Cheers, David.
Cheers, Ben. Need to perk ourselves up, so we got ourselves a coffee. This is one of the extra pay coffees that you do have to pay extra for, but the prices are really reasonable. $4 for a coffee, which I don't think is too bad. However, we actually got these free because of Virgin's loyalty program, which I'll explain more later. In the background there is a coffee seminar going on, a coffee tasting. They also do tea tastings, lots of alcohol tastings. These are extra things that you can pay for as well. Lots and lots of different things to do on the ship. It's great. Also here, they serve muffins and donuts and pastries, and they're all complimentary, and they look so, so good. I had to really tempt myself not to get one.
Right, David, should we go play bingo?
Yes, let's play bingo. I needed something because this looks like a lot of numbers that I've got to keep up with. So I need something to help me get through it.
We don't play bingo that often. It was $55 for 6. Guys, I don't even know what that means. 6 boxes, 6 lines? Anyway, we've heard that this bingo is very, very fun, and we're just trying to show you some of the stuff we really haven't done on a Virgin Voyages ship anymore. So it's going to be held in the Red Room, which is the theatre that does convert to a nightclub as well. So let's head to the very front of the ship and see what the bingo is all about. But yeah, yummy coffee. Loving that it's a plastic glass as well, so it's reusable. Good job, Virgin. We see what you did there.
Bingo time. Should have brought my dabbers.
So it's drag bingo time. This does not feel like a normal bingo, does it, David?
I'm loving the music. It's like my playlist and bingo at the same time.
It's weird because you don't need a dabber to do the numbers. You basically just punch a hole through the pages, which is very odd, but it's time to play. Let's do this.
In order for your bingo to be counted, it must include the last ball called. You don't want to miss out on that cold, hard cash.
But bingo was so much fun.
It was awesome.
It was really fun. Very stressful. I've never been so stressed in my entire life. Unless you're really good at it, I highly recommend just getting one strip because I had two and I was like poking holes all over the place.
That's what she said.
And that is what the bingo was like. It was very cheeky, naughty, definitely for adults. It was kind of like a show and bingo at the same time. So in between each game, the diva did a little show. She told some jokes. It was great, honestly, so much fun. And everybody was up for a laugh. And the best thing was, the prizes were amazing. I've never seen such high value prizes on cruises before. The final prize was $1,500. The first prize, I think, was $300. So we've played bingo on other cruise lines where you're barely winning $50. So
Yeah, and the fact that it's the first bingo as well, because usually you have to go to 6 bingos to win the big prize, but straight off the bat it was over $1,500. It's very good.
at the start of the game, everyone was laughing along with the jokes in between the numbers being called. But by the end, everybody was serious and been like, shh, shh, shh. But so much fun. Honestly, loved it.
We were going to do afternoon tea today because it is on this afternoon, but we're going to save it for our next episode. So we're going to head down to the dock, which is at the back of the ship, and go taste some Greek little snackies, shall we?
So we've came to the dockhouse because they do something new now. It's called the Opa Hour, and it's actually 2 hours. It's 2 hours of Greek snacks, little food bites. So quick with the service. We've barely finished ordering and already the first dish has came.
So guys, the first thing to come were the lamb sausage skewers. Now, looks a bit like poop on a stick, but I'm sure it's going to be absolutely delicious. Let's have a try, shall we? We'll take the skewer out, the little sandwiches. Well, it certainly doesn't taste like poop. Not that I've ever tasted it before. That is delicious. Absolutely yummy. Very succulent, very flavourful. Really, really good.
So we also ordered a lovely little meze plate. It comes with some dips, some cod I've got here. Ben's got a meat skewer. It's great. They do a vegetarian version as well. It's a lovely atmosphere in here. There's quite a few people came down. And they're also doing special Greek cocktails as well, but we're going to save ourselves because we'll explain to you why in a second. Let me try this little cod skewer. Juicy. The sauce on there is delicious. Yummy.
Just got to say, the quality's fantastic. And there are so many places to eat. And it's basically all complimentary apart from that dinner show that we're going to do tonight. So yummy.
Also, we've just been for a cocktail and a glass of bubbly at the Loyalty Club Cocktail Hour. And here's where they have some live music, some free drinks. Great, we love a free drink, don't we? And this is something new. We've never done it before because we've joined the Sailing Club, which is their loyalty program. And we suggest you do it too. So if you join and you can status match with other cruise lines and airlines as well, you get some great perks and benefits on any sailing before December 2024. Now, the perks are, I'm just going to read them out on my little piece of paper that I got given. So you get priority boarding at embarkation. You get $100 bar tab, which is fantastic. You also get unlimited premium Wi-Fi if you're sailing in the Caribbean. You get dedicated sailor support, the cocktail party, which you've just seen. You also get complimentary laundry service and $10 to spend on coffee every single day. And you can do that by joining their sailing club, status matching. You get a funky little wristband like this one, and then you get all them perks and benefits. How fabulous is that? So definitely do that if you're going on a Virgin Voyage before December 2024. It is really worth it. Dinner time. I know it was 2 seconds since we ate, but it's actually been a while. We're going to do something different. This is brand new to us on Virgin Voyages. It's a dinner show. So it's a full-on show, includes dinner, cocktails. So I'm really looking forward to it and go and see what it's like.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely amazing. I didn't really have that high expectations. It's a dinner show. I thought, oh, it's going to be okay. The food's going to be mediocre. Honestly, guys, I can't even put into words how good it was. It's $50 per person. That includes your meal, your entertainment, and all of your drinks. So there's unlimited rosé bubbles. as well as 2 cocktails during the show as well. It's really fantastic, really good value considering it covers all of your drinks as well, which is something no other cruise line's doing, but they still charge $50 per person. Holy moly, the performers were fantastic. The show was just superb. So good, so thoughtful, so emotional. It honestly was amazing. And don't get me started on that food. It was incredible. Every dish was so yummy, so lovely, so tasty. There's 2 different menus, a regular menu with meats and fishes, as well as an alternative vegetarian/vegan menu. I mixed things up so I didn't have too much dairy because I'm now dairy intolerant. And it was amazing. The service was fantastic. My mind's been blown by how good this is. It's a brand new show here on Resilient Lady, and it is just absolutely worth it. Everybody came out with huge smiles and clapping. It was brilliant.
So if you don't want to use the app, or you can't use the app, you can actually use the screens around the ship to see everything that is going on. Each day it'll change, so you can see exactly what's going on at what time, which is really great. They also put a piece of paper in your room highlighting all the main highlights at the ship. They'll only do that at the beginning of the cruise. It's not a daily newsletter like you usually get. You have to use the screens or the app to figure out what's going on each day. I definitely feel like there's a lot more going on around the ship. There's lots more live music, live entertainment, live bands. There's a lot more shows as well, it feels like. Each day feels like a little bit of a packed jam day, to be honest, which is fantastic to see. I think Virgin have heard the feedback from passengers that they want more entertainment, and there definitely is more entertainment. You can probably hear there's a live band going on in the background. There's also a couple of live singers in the SIP lounge. We're going to go to a live game show shortly. So it does feel like there's a lot more going on. And I do have to say, the entertainment is fantastic. The singers are incredible, and there's a lot for different styles of music. So you can hear there's like a live rock band going on. There's some sort of relaxing guitar music next door. So it really is something for everybody, which is what we absolutely love.
Oh, so we're coming to the end of this episode now. I really hope that it shows you exactly what it's like here on Virgin Voyages, and it's not what it looks like on the outsides. Yes, it is a little bit cheeky, it's a little bit raunchy. Is Virgin for everybody? Absolutely not. Some people are not going to enjoy it. The people who like real die-hard traditional cruising, it's not going to be for them. But for people who just want to have a really good time, good fun, a good laugh, have some great entertainment, it's a really good cruise line for you. Honestly, everybody we've bumped into, we've met so many of our lovely subscribers on this cruise, have come up to us just to say how much of an amazing time they're having. So much fun, letting their hair down, just having a really, really good time. So if you are easily offended or you don't want to have a laugh, guys, it probably isn't for you. Everything's done for a good laugh or for art. And it's just a really fun cruise line. It's not over the top, it's not crazy. We really, really enjoy it. We really do. So if you like having a good laugh with really good people, honestly, Virgin is really going to be for you. It is just one of our favourite cruise lines now. Every time we come back, there's something even better on board. The food keeps staying as good, the entertainment keeps getting better. Virgin's a little bit cheeky and a little bit more edgy, and we love it. Wow, we're just back from the Misbehave show, and that was as naughty as heck. It was a game show, but it was legitimately one of the funnest things I've ever taken part of. The whole audience is involved. It is hysterical. How funny was that, David? It was so good.
It was absolutely brilliant. I think it's kind of like if you've seen The Quest on Royal Caribbean, but less, I don't know how to describe it. It's just funny.
Hilarious.
Like, it's more funny than like watching people run around grab stuff. Just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I can't stress enough how good the entertainment has been so far on this cruise. I think they've really learned and refined from the last couple of years that they've been in service.
Yeah, it wasn't bad before, but now it just feels like it's so polished and just so entertaining and hilarious. It's became probably my favourite cruise line. We're always asked all the time. It's one of the first questions we always get. What's your favourite cruise line? I think at the moment it's Virgin Voyages. It's just such a good cruise line, and we really, really genuinely enjoy it.
Yes, and one thing I've really noticed is just how diverse the crowd is. We've always said it, but it is a lot of couples from all different backgrounds. There was a guy in the audience, him and his wife, who were nearly in their 90s tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody was from a different background, and it was so lovely. It's not just full of gay people. It's not just full of young influencers, Instagrammers. It really is just people who just want to have a good fun.
That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please do hit that subscribe button and the like button.
And a big thank you as well to our patrons. If you'd like to become a patron, in return, you receive extra benefits such as completely advert-free videos. We also upload them early, plus we pop some cheeky behind the scenes on there, and we do a monthly Zoom chat, which is a lot of fun. I'm very sorry, I think I've lost my voice from all the screaming in the show.
Oh, it was so funny. I guess that's it till next time. Happy cruising.